Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, Football Yannick. There's football I want to talk about, more notably Callum Hudson-Odoi's home debut for Nottingham Forest. I think his actual debut, scoring in a 1-1 draw at the City Ground against Burnley. Burnley getting their first point of the season, despite having a man, Foster, sent off for an elbow in the penalty area. It was actually quite a good game, entertaining. Both teams could have won it. Lots of VAR intervention. But I do want to talk about the former Chelsea man who I know about, Callum Hudson-Odoi. I saw him score his first goal and assist at Stamford Bridge when he was 17, 5 years ago now. And he was putting in an incredible performance. And he looked incredible today, actually, in the City Ground. The fans clearly love him. They got very excited. Everyone in the stadium got off their feet when he was on the ball down the left-hand flank. Looking very, very exciting, dynamic, high-octane, direct, which is precisely what you want from a young, tricky winger. And this dude is young. He's 22 years old still. And he cost Nottingham Forest £3 million from Chelsea. Now look, this isn't a Chelsea video per se, and this is not the kind of content I'd put on Football Therapy, hence me uploading it to Football Yannick, but I did want to talk about it. And this is not me also saying, oh, we should have kept Hudson-Odoi. Why didn't it work out? Because there's probably a few reasons for that we don't know about. What is terrible is how he went for so little. Just a couple of years ago, Bayern Munich were offering £70 million for him after a loan. £70 million, and the Nottingham Forest gone for £3 million. Massive club, Forest. Okay, 2 European Cups like Chelsea. Massive club, massive support. No disrespect to them. I think if he lives up to his potential, he just won't be there long. I think Chelsea might have a sell-on clause. I don't know, but look, I'm very, very mindful here. And I want to be respectful because Chelsea paid £62 million for Mykhailo Mudryk that could rise up to £88 million. So he could cost £85 million more than we sold Callum Hudson-Odoi for. Now, I'm not digging out Mudryk. I think he's a very talented player. He's very raw, and he's got all this potential. But watching them play, you watch Hudson-Odoi play, he's so confident. He scored an absolute worldie, like maybe goal of the season so far. Cuts in and literally whips it in, and it goes post and in. It's unsavable. Like, goalkeepers don't do anything with those. And just the absolute audacity to take that on and just score it perfectly. First attempt in doing that. It's not like, if a player tries 2 or 3 of those in a game and scores the third time, you're still applauding him. But to just try it first time and absolutely bang it just shows the confidence and, the flicks, the touches, the give and goes. And naturally, this will be compared to Mudryk at Chelsea because he's got like nearly 20 appearances and no goal. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think this was his debut, certainly his home debut, probably his just full debut. Scores like goal of the season so far on his debut. Now, of course, that's unfair to make direct comparisons. I'm not digging out Mudryk. Callum Hudson-Odoi has played Premier League football since he's 17 years old. He's got England caps. He's got experience in the Champions League and the Europa League. And Mudryk has come to a new country and he's come from his home, which is like war-torn and, subject to an illegal invasion. So, yes, I'm not digging out Mudryk. He didn't choose. And I'm only using him as like a young example because he's the same age and he was like a player that the new ownership assessed that they want to go and spend loads of money on. And, let Callum Hudson-Odoi go. Now, the thing is, Hudson-Odoi, I think he wanted to go, leave Chelsea. I think maybe both the club and the player were like, yeah, okay. You've been here for many years, and maybe it's time to go. And, yeah, and to be honest, had Chelsea started Hudson-Odoi, is he scoring that goal? Probably not. I believe that there's just some peculiar, hoodoo at my club, Chelsea, at the moment. But, yeah, I'm not just going to talk about Chelsea. I just wanted to use it as an example of just spend, and it's just unfathomable letting that talent go for that money. Not letting him go in general because, like I said, it's not like we just got him and he's been here for the club for a long, long time and it hasn't worked for a long time. And sometimes players just need to go to other clubs to be refreshed and revitalised. But why is it never Chelsea? Why can the revitalising never be my club? Do you know what I mean? Why can't they be coming from another club? I suppose because we don't buy players that are like down on their luck or down on form. That's the thing, and then we revitalise them. We do the opposite. We take very expensive, in-form players and make them play poorly. Almost exclusively, but look, I don't want to ruminate about Chelsea. Hopefully this target audience will reach just football fans that aren't Chelsea fans, Forest fans, players, people that just like Premier League football, whatever club you support. It's a talking point. It's an incredible piece of business. £3 million to Forest. If you look at their front three of Awoniyi, Alanga and Hudson-Odoi, so you've got that experienced big striker up front, flanked by like a couple of really exciting techie wingers in Hudson-Odoi and Alanga, really fast and deadly on transition. But Hudson-Odoi, Alanga, I know from being a Chelsea fan, he can be deadly on transition. So can Hudson-Odoi, but Hudson-Odoi can combine. We saw that like little back heel flick. He can dribble. He can take it to the byline and cut back. He can take it to like out wide and dribble in. And of course, he can apparently score. Well, I've seen him before. I've seen it live. Score worldies. Also, as well, Hudson-Odoi. He's playing on the left for Forest. He can play on the right. He's got a really excellent shot with his weaker left foot that I've seen him score a few goals where he drifts in from the right, and the goalkeeper and defenders think he's going to either take a shot on his right foot or find a pass. But what he does is he takes a shot on his left foot really early, but on the deck. So he basically shoots near post on the ground, and the goalkeeper can't see it usually because it's either through defenders or it's just hard to save. And he does it he takes it so early. Goalkeepers hate forwards or opposition players taking the shot fast and early, but when they take it on their wrong foot near post, when you don't expect them to do that, it's a really great thing to do. I've seen him score a couple of goals like that. So he can play on either side for Forest. This guy's got England caps, like I said earlier. If he plays well, if he scores a few goals, I'm not sure if he'll get the call up from Forest again. I don't think, because we've got England have got too many talented attackers out wide. We've starting like Saka and Rashford maybe at the moment, and then of course you've got like Foden and Grealish, and it's really hard to find your way out onto the to those flanks. But like I said, if he does play really well at Forest, score a few more wonder goals, a few assists, I just think a Champions League club will come in for him. I don't think he was very interested in going abroad, Hudson-Odoi, even though there were interests. Lazio, of course, finished second in Serie A. Former coach Maurizio Sarri, who he played really well under, wanted him at Lazio, but he wanted to stay in the Premier League. Fair enough, and like I said, Forest are a massive club, great support, so he'll do well there. But I do think perhaps, because Forest would make loads of money, do you know what I mean, by selling him on. Like, he could probably be sold for like 40 million quid. Do you know what I mean? Like, in like a short amount of time, if he lives up to what is immense potential. And then, I don't know if he'd go abroad when he's a little bit older, but by the time he's 22 now, well, how old is James Maddison? 25 years old? He's just getting into the England team now. And it doesn't seem like he's an old busted flush getting in, or like when Jamie Vardy got on the team. It's he could get to 25 and start playing for England again. Incredible, really. I wanted to talk about it. I feel better for talking about it. So let me know what you think. Comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. I welcome everyone. And thanks for liking the video. Cool. Peace.